Google. Should be good. Music volume is like the opposite of every other game. It's super low. Seems... I know I have sound and everything. It's just the music volume in particular. I'm like really put off by it because I'm worried that it's going to be really quiet, but every other game like needs to be turned down this low. Anyway, we're back on the N64 quest. I just really wanted to get started today since I really didn't have a whole lot going on today. And I wanted to start on Top Gear Hyperbike, which admittedly I was like, oh man, it's not just a racing game, it's another racing game, it's motorcycles and everything, but you know, the more I look at it, it's still Snowblind Studio, and it's under the Top Gear banner, and what I've seen of it, it seems to have a lot of overlap with Top Gear Overdrive, which I really liked, so hoping that we can kind of get into this, and it'll be easy to pick up and play and everything. It'll just be, you know, instead of Overdrive's cars, it'll be dirt bikes like that, or, you know, motorcycles, whatever. We basically only get one option to start us off here with this Kawasaki dirt bike looking thing here. Get to pick our color. Probably nothing that's gonna look as good as that green that we started off with. So, yeah, it looks alright. And then here's okay, I get a couple options for the rider. Yeah, sure, I don't care. Alright. And now, if this is truly like a lot like Overdrive, then my guess is going to be that we're going to have to really look for shortcuts and whatnot. But we'll see how it feels once we get into it. This is oh, okay, there's going to be like, there's like power-ups and shit in this, huh? Okay, and now the placement of power-ups made me think that there was another way to go, but that's not the case here. Alright. Fuck, okay. Just want to get the feel. Now, we're not like already falling over ourselves by not braking when we go around corners or anything like that, so you know, the arcadey feel that I was promised, it's already a little bit, you know, clearly in here, you know. But yeah, like with the 4 Top Gear games, so you had Rally 1, which I did quite like. It's really fallen off the standards by the time you get to maybe the point that we're at for games of that style. Okay, so I can hit the power-ups, but then I have to get back on the track. That's a bit strange, because we can't miss checkpoints, of course. Alright, so we'll have to figure out how that shit works. Oh, this is supposed to go up this way. I'll tell you, it's a lot more fun than like the Supercross games where right off the bat it's fast. It's I don't know if I like this camera angle that much actually. I get reverse. But oh, this turns off the HUD. Oh, there's the behind the handlebars view, but that's really all we're getting for what type of camera. Full control stick back. Okay. Oh, that actually did. Right away, it feel a little bit different, so good to know. Nothing crazy going on with the music, which I can barely hear, but I don't know, this is like the quietest game by a long shot that I've played on the N64, just because, like, if I think of things that have just blown my eardrums out, like Lego Racers and stuff, but on average, like, I need to really lower my TV a whole lot, especially when I'm streaming, just to be at a reasonable volume. Like, the N64 stuff comes through so much louder than everything else, and then this is like, I've turned it down and I'm sitting right in front of it, and it's very strange to be like, no, I can't really hear it. I don't know, can y'all hear it? Like, I really, really hate fucking with the volume levels in Elgato, so that's why I really don't want to be like, oh, I'll turn it up so that you can hear everything. If it's nothing super important, I'm not going to do that. Just for the sake of not fucking with it. Yeah, this is passable. This is definitely doable. I can get into this type of game. Oh, I'm in first place as well. This is a very easy early track for sure. There's all types of shit up there, like power-ups and whatnot. And like, it's funny because if this were Overdrive, like, you wouldn't have a shot in hell at finishing or even placing in a race if you weren't grabbing every single one of those things and the shortcut. But I'm like, oh, they're passing me. Back up to that. That was rough. That was not smart. But yeah, like, crazy. Like, I'm only not in first right now because I fucked up and didn't stay on the track for that, like, a little stretch of the last lap. That's crazy to me. And I fucked up at the beginning of the race too. So there's definitely a different feel going on here, even within Top Gear. Nope. I was gonna say, is this gonna be one of those ones where I have to switch over to the control pad to enter my name every time? But control pad doesn't even work. It's just the stick is like really unresponsive on these menus. Alright, Thrill Ho, that's what we got. Or Thrill H, rather. Boom. Alright, throw another one at me. Let's see. Oh, I get a new bike. Okay. Or is it... Are they giving me... Am I picking from a different, like, selection of bikes because it's a different type of race? That's probably what it is. Yeah, this is on pavement. That's why. So yeah, that was a dirt bike, and now we have... Oh god, this is a very, very fast street motorcycle now. Alright, I understand more what they're going for here. So that is worth noting because I think that's probably something that they had to work in, is that there's at least 2 styles of racing in here. Because this is a very different feel. Night and day, even, from the last race. So it's just something you got to be aware of. It's trying to give you 2 very different, distinct types of motorcycle racing. And, I mean, I'll say, I enjoyed that last race just by itself more than I enjoyed, like, Jeremy McGrath's Supercross races that were on the same idea. Maybe it's a little bit shy of, you know, ATV Off-Road Fury when you get to there on the PS2, which is, you know, it's a bargain bin title at this point, but I think people really, you know, it sold well, and there's a reason it got 3 immediate sequels on the PS2 and 2 versions on the PSP. Like, people did really get into that, and they really liked that style of racing, and it did a good job of it, so. I put this up against that. Probably not as good, but the closer you get to that definitely arcadey style, I think I'm gonna give you props for it, you know? And this is more like, well, I'm certainly not gonna say it's like Tourist Trophy or the licensed Superbike games or anything like that, but like, I think that's sort of like, for having none of these on the N64 up to this point, like not counting the 2 Supercross games that aren't anything like this feel-wise, this is trying to deliver you both types of that in one experience and still making it pick up in place. So it's a little bit all over the place as far as what it wants to be. Nobody who really likes, you know, Manx Superbikes or SBK or Tourist Trophy or MotoGP. MotoGP is another one, more of a serious one. I've never played any of these games, but I know that they make them for like serious enthusiasts of that type of racing. And I know that people probably are not going to be interested in this, but it's Top Gear. It's largely pick up and play. The only exception to that is Top Gear Rally 2, which I fucking hated because it couldn't decide what it wanted to be. Oh god, I completely fucking bailed. Alright, let me pick just right back up this one. We're on the last lap too, so maybe this isn't gonna go quite as well. On the fast ones, you probably want to use the brakes a little bit more. Pull back on the control stick right there or something. You know, props too. I do enjoy the setting that they've gone for here. The little cruising world vibes on the track design here. I do think that's cool. Overall, like, I'm 2 races in and they've both been wildly different, but I can't say that it hasn't done a solid job so far at what it seems to want to be. and I think it's put enough fun just as a pick-up-and-play game. I'm going to keep using that phrase because that's a very distinct thing that this is versus some other games that use these type of vehicles. Oh, don't tell me I have to put this... Oh, okay. It knows, though. The machine knows. Oh, and the season is literally 2 races. And I got 2 new bikes for it. So, yeah, they're very distinct, different next to each other. A dirt bike and a street bike. There's a Yamaha on the left, and I'm not sure what that is yet. It's a Honda, and this is an officially licensed... well, Honda was in all the splash screens and everything, but obviously if we're using Kawasaki and Honda, they have all these licenses and everything. So at least, even if you're not like going for the serious game, at least they have that. So that's pretty cool. So there's 4 races in this, and I don't know if I want to do 4 full races on this stream. I really just wanted to get this game started, because it would seem like a wasted day if I didn't. But as far as what else we have in here, typical racing modes, and then there is a track editor, which is cool. It's always fun to see in these types of games that, you know, the handful of tracks that they give you. I think this game has a good amount of tracks as well, from what I saw. But you know, Jeremy McGrath had this in it as well. I just want to leave though. I don't really care. I'm not gonna bother trying that. Yeah, 3 laps. We'll do 3 laps, and then yeah, we'll use this bad boy because I need a little bit more experience with this. Oh, there we go. Leather jacket and jeans on that guy. That's what we're going for. And I can still only do the 2 tracks though, because I haven't done them in championship, or the 1 track for these bikes. But yeah, look at that. Oh god, I went right into the ass of the guy in front of me. He completely fucking bailed. That was rough. All right. Anyway, though. Yeah. Oh, there's like a button I can activate that with. Oh shit. Okay. So I think it's Z. Z is for the nitro boost. That's pretty cool. All right. And same place I bailed last time. That's good. I have to chill the fuck out. Okay, but I pulled back on the stick right there. That was good. You saw how much more sharply I turned. Fuck off. No! Stop! Oh my god, I got caught on the fucking corner there. That was shit. Alright, first serious point docked from it is just that collision detection. Nabbing my fucking wheel right on the corner of the box there. Alrighty though. I don't know if I'm gonna come back for a second stream of this, but I am glad that I got it started here, and I know a little bit more of what this game is. So maybe on Friday, we'll see what happens Friday when I go to see if I want to keep playing this or start a new game, because I can see myself doing a couple more seasons of the championship mode, because it's not a serious game, it's not a sim game. Ah, fuck. Okay. I think I owe it to Top Gear to do, you know, at least that much, but we'll see what I play throughout the week too. I wonder if I should take that side over there. There's a little loop up there too. I don't know. It couldn't be like a thing that you want to like go up that thing unless it actually leads on a different shortcut, you know? Nitro shit. Oh, and now I hit the brake, and that was a little too much. I use up all the nitro. Oh shit. It was just before my my nemesis curve. Or no, oh yeah, no, that was it. I still did it. I'm still a fucking joke. And yep, that's the same box that I got stuck on earlier too. So I have so many things to learn just on doing this track again. Finish around about 7th or maybe 6th if I can pull ahead. Seventh place. Okay, not bad. A tougher bike this time, so. Oh shucks, you know me. Okay, cool. I don't know if that was what I was expecting, but it wasn't bad. Yeah, definitely got to give a couple more races, a couple more tries with this game here. What else? Options, video modes. Ooh. Better resolution. Alright, cool. Yeah. I don't want to say this game's impressed me because I didn't like think it was going to be like bad or anything like that, but I'm a little bit surprised that I think it's a solid game so far. Again, anytime we get to a racing game that's not a big one at this point, it just gets lost in the shuffle, and that's a shame. But as far as bikes, I mean, there's not that many for bikes, so if that's your thing, don't go in expecting a sim game, but give this a shot. And if you like the Top Gear games, this is doing a solid job as well. So we'll probably come back to this in a couple days. I'll probably give it another spin and try to get a little bit more acclimated to it. But I mean, even just from this, even if this was all I did, I would probably say this is a decent enough game. Yeah, worth picking up. So that's it for tonight. Glad I got this started, and I'll see you next time.